thank you for having me, and to all the viewers that are watching. It's actually an important topic which needs more recognition all around the world. And I think if we spread awareness, it's going to help a lot of people, and B, just to bring this topic, which is of course very sensitive and important, alive. It's not going to be something that we just shelve, and when something happens, everybody starts to empathize. But more or less, the more it's spoken, the more we put that awareness out, it will help maybe to prevent rather than, just waiting for something to happen all the time. For me, it's a pleasure to be here, especially when talking about such an important subject. Child abuse is a crucial to speak about, and I believe opening the conversation and talking about it is the first step that we are all doing right now. So our initiative to take this, for example, a live meeting or broadcast is very important, and I appreciate the people that put it together, and I hope that we can make a difference. Us and the companies that we are running, is to do our part, and I think it's important that everyone sees that. Now, of course, we need to also do other things like encourage leaders in the community to be more supportive. Right now, especially with what happened in India in the last COVID scare, so many people reached out to us, and we did, as much as we can. I mean, of course, nothing is never, nothing can be enough. But whether it's to give them support through speaking to them or counseling them, even though this is not, of course, something that we are experienced on, but we console them. And as human beings, it's either you give help in terms of course, through medicine, through, providing food, giving, okay? But even consoling somebody that is in their hour of need, this is very important. And what you guys are doing now with, of course, this non-profit organization to help children, the only thing that I can say is the world is a beautiful place to live in. It is the biggest blessing that we as human beings have got from God. So it is our duty to protect the beauty and the integrity of our world, yeah? One auspicious element of human life as well as the world is childhood. And for example, children are not only the hope for the future, but also instrumental for maintaining our present happy status. These young minds are the source of betterment and newness in this world today and in time to come, which is why it is the biggest importance that we value and protect them. Each one of us knows the value of children and respects their individuality, but few sick minds people, ill-treat children and take advantage, because of, cruelty. So another thing that I wanted to say is sometimes, yes, it's important to find solutions to prevent child abuse or child mistreatment or, for example, neglect. But at the end of the day, I think the only thing that I will add to your, very, very well-deserved, new non-profit organization is that maybe another factor is that we should also look at a solution. In order to prevent something, we need to also educate the ones doing it. Now, this could be done through schools, putting more awareness, individual minds that are sick. I would call it sick when it just comes to the child abuse side. Sometimes, it's something that they've experienced as children themselves. Now, as human beings, we can always point a finger when something goes wrong. But I think the most important thing is to see both sides, and as a society, as communities, as the world, come together in trying to configure how we can change those individuals as well. So it's more or less trying to make this job that you are doing more easier by starting from, getting to the root cause of these things, and maybe there could be something that we can also do, because nobody is born with a sickness. You know, this sickness is something that's gradual because you've apprehended it, you know, throughout your life, something that you faced, and then you more or less, you know, do the same damage to others, whether it's your own or, of course, in your own community. So thank you so much for having me. I would love to be involved in everything that you guys are doing. And, you know, this is something that I would encourage all the viewers, even the viewers, to spread the awareness. And maybe, you know, just by brick, we can do the difference that we are all here to do today. Yeah. Thank you. You have our support from the Sheikh office, Sheikh Ahmed bin Faisal Al Qasimi. We are very glad to help any non-profit organization, only because, you know, this is the right thing to do. And I think it's very important to understand that I did not take, for example, this meeting with you guys, you know, even if I was fully booked, I would have taken it in a heartbeat, because it's just everybody needs to do their part. Yeah. The platform that we are in, it's important that we have to take time out, and at least even by voice, by action, by, you know, through finance, through anything, we need to do our part. So thank you very much, and wish you all the best. Nice to meet you, Jackie.